Shanti. Murli date 9th February 2024. Essence. Sweet children, on Shiv Jayanti, you have to tell everyone the biography of the incorporeal Father with a lot of splendor. This Shiv Jayanti is worth diamonds. 10. When and how is it the true Diwali of you Brahmins? Answer. In fact, Shiv Jayanti is the true Diwali for you, because Shiv Baba comes and ignites the lights of you souls. The lamp of each home is ignited. That is, the light of each soul is ignited. Those people ignite physical lamps, whereas your true lamps are ignited when Father Shiva comes. This is why you celebrate Shiv Jayanti with a lot of splendor. Om Shanti. You sweetest spiritual children are celebrating Shiv Jayanti. People celebrate the birthday of Shiva in Bharat anyway. The birthday of the one is celebrated. They then say that he is omnipresent. It cannot be the birthday of all. When is a birthday celebrated? When a child comes out of the womb. Shiv Jayanti is definitely celebrated. Even those of the Arya Samaj celebrate it. You are now celebrating the 88th Jayanti. That is, it has now been 88 years since his birth. Everyone remembers birthdays. On such and such a day, and so came out of a womb, was born. You are celebrating the 88th birthday. You are celebrating the 88th birthday of Shiv Baba. He is incorporeal. How can there be his birthday? So many eminent people receive invitation cards. One of them should be at least asked, how do you celebrate his birthday? How and when was he born? What is the name given to his body? However, people have such stone intellects that they never even ask this. You can tell them, he is incorporeal and his name is Shiva. You are his saligram children. You know that there is a saligram in this body. A name is given to each body. He is the Supreme Soul, Shiva. You have programs with so much pomp and splendor. Day by day, you continue to explain with splendor that when Shiv Baba incarnates in the body of Brahma, that is remembered as his birthday. There is no date or time. He says, I enter an ordinary body. However, he doesn't tell you when or at which moment. If he were to tell you the exact date and time, it would be said that he was born on such and such a date. However, he doesn't have a horoscope. In fact, his horoscope is the highest of all. His task is also the highest of all. It is said, God, your praise is limitless. So, he must definitely have done something. The praise of many is sung. People sing praise of Nehru, Gandhiji, everyone. No one can tell you the praise of this one. You can explain that he is the ocean of knowledge, the ocean of peace. He is just one. So, how can he be omnipresent? However, they don't understand anything. And when you celebrate it, no, no one even has the courage to ask you. Otherwise, they should say to you, since his birthday is celebrated and his praise is sung, someone must surely have come and gone. There are many devotees. If the government doesn't believe this, they shouldn't even make stamps of the devotees, sages, and gurus. As is the government, so the people. You children now know the father's biography very well. No one else has as much pure pride as you. Only you say that Shiv Jayanti is worth diamonds and that all the other Jayantis are worth shells. Only the Father comes and makes you into diamonds from shells. Shri Krishna also became so elevated through the Father. This is why his birth is remembered as being worth diamonds. At first, he would have been worth a shell, and then Baba made him worth a diamond. People don't know these things. Who made him such a wonderful world prince? Who made him such a world prince? So, it has been explained that people celebrate the birthday of Shri Krishna. The child emerged from his mother's womb and was then carried away in a basket. Shri Krishna was a world prince. So, would he have had any fear? How could Kans, a devil, have existed there? All of those things have been written in the scriptures. You should now explain all of this very clearly. Very good tactics are needed to explain. Not everyone can teach to the same extent. By your not explaining tactfully, greater disservice is done. Shiv Jayanti is now being celebrated, and so Shiva alone would surely be praised. On Gandhi Jayanti, they would sing praise of Gandhi alone. They would not think of anything else. You now celebrate Shiv Jayanti, and so there must definitely be his praise, his biography, and his life story. On that day, you should just tell people about his life story. The father says, people don't even ask when Shiv Jayanti began. There is no mention of that. It is sung that his praise is limitless. People call Shiv Baba the innocent Lord and praise him a lot. He is the innocent treasurer. Those people speak of Shiva and Shankar as one and the same. They consider Shankar to be the innocent Lord. In fact, Shankar is not the innocent Lord. They say of him that destruction took place when he opened his third eye and that he eats bitter flowers. So, how could he be called the innocent Lord? There is a praise of just the one. You have to go to a Shiva temple and explain to them. Many people go there, and so you have to tell them the biography of Shiva. They say Shiv Baba is the innocent treasurer. You have told them the difference between Shiva and Shankar. Shiva is worshipped in Shiva temple. Therefore, you have to go there and tell them the biography of Shiva. When they hear the biography, some people's head would spin. And how it could be possible to relate the biography of Shiva? So people would think that this is something wonderful and many would come. Tell them, we will tell those who accept our invitation the biography of the incorporeal Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. They still listen to the biography of Gandhi, etc. When you now praise Shiva, the notion of omnipresent will fly away from people's intellect. The praise of one cannot be same as another's. The marquee they set up or exhibition they hold is not a temple of Shiva. You know that the true temple of Shiva is in fact here. When the Creator Himself sits and tells you the secrets of the Creator and the beginning, middle, and the end of creation, you can write, we will tell you the biography of the Creator and the history and secrets of the beginning, middle, and end of creation. The writing should be in both Hindi and English. When eminent people see this, they will wonder, who is that issuing the biography of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul? If you just tell them about creation, they would think that annihilation took place and that a new creation was then created. However, no, you have to explain that the Father comes and makes the impure ones pure, and people will then be amazed. Many will also come to the temple of Shiva. There should be a big hall or marquee. You may go around with the pictures at dawn, but you still have to explain to them who established the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan. Incorporeal Shiv Baba, who is the father of all souls, comes and teaches you Raj Yoga. You should chant how you can go to a Shiva temple and do service. People perform worship in the Shiv temple in the morning. The bells are also rung in the morning. Shiv Baba too comes at dawn. He doesn't come in the middle of the night. You couldn't give knowledge at that time because people are sleeping at that time. In the evening, people have some time. The lights are also lit. There should be good lightning then. Shiv Baba comes and awakens you souls. This is the true Deepavali, when the lamp in every home is ignited. That is, the lights of souls are lit. Those people light physical lamps in their homes. However, this is the right meaning of Deepavali. The lamps of some do not ignite at all. You know how your lights are ignited. When someone dies, people light a lamp so that there is no darkness. However, first of all, the lamps of souls have to be ignited. Then there would be no darkness. Otherwise, people are in extreme darkness. A soul sheds a body and takes another in a second. There is no question of darkness in that. That is a system of the path of devotion. When all the oil is burnt, the lamp goes out. They don't understand the meaning of darkness either. They don't even understand the meaning of feeding the departed spirits. Previously, they used to invoke those departed souls and ask them questions. But they don't do that anymore. Some come here too. Sometimes they would even say something. If you ask that soul, "Are you happy?" he would reply, "Yes." It is certain that those who go from here would definitely take birth in good homes. They would definitely take birth in families who don't have knowledge. They cannot take birth in a Brahmin family because Jnani Brahmins cannot indulge in vice. They are pure. However, that soul would go and take birth in a good, happy family. Logic also says that their births would be according to their stage. They would then show their sparkle there. Although that soul is in a tiny body and so cannot speak, as soon as the child grows a little older, he will definitely show the sparkle of knowledge, just as some children carry the sanskars of studying the scriptures with them. And so they become engaged in that in their childhood. When souls take away knowledge from here, they will definitely be praised. You celebrate the birth of Shiva. Those people cannot understand the meaning of this at all. You should ask them, if he is omnipresent, how can you celebrate his birthday? You children are now studying. You know that he is the father, the teacher, and also the Satguru. Baba has explained that the Sikhs say, he is Sat Shri Akal, the truth, the elevated and immortal one. In fact, all souls are also immortal images, but because they shed bodies and take others, you speak of birth and death. The soul is the same. The soul takes 84 births. When the cycle ends, I myself come and tell you that who I am and how I enter this one, through which you can understand by yourself. Previously, you didn't understand. You knew that God has entered this one, but you didn't understand how and why and when he did that. Day by day, these things continue to enter your intellects. You continue to listen to new things. Previously, you didn't explain the secret of two fathers. Earlier, you were like babies. Even now, many say, Baba, I am your 2-day-old child. I am your child of so many days. You understand that whatever happens is happening as it did in the previous cycle. Then this knowledge is great. It takes time to understand it. Souls take birth and then die. They would be here for 2 months or 8 months and then die. When they come to you, they say that this is right. He is our father and we are his children. They agree with everything you say. Some children write that many people become very impressed Then as soon as they go outside, everything is over and they die. Then don't come at all. And so what would happen to them? They would either come and be refreshed at the end, or they would become part of the subjects. All of these things have to be explained. How we celebrate Shiv Jayanti. How Shiv Baba grants salvation. Shiv Baba brings the gift of heaven. He himself says, I teach you Raj Yoga and makes you into the masters of the world. The Father is the creator of heaven, and so he would definitely make you into the masters of heaven. We can tell you his biography. Come and learn how he establishes heaven and how he teaches Raj Yoga. The father explains, and so can you children not explain in the same way? Someone who can explain very well is needed. People will be celebrating very well in a Shiva temple, and so you should go there and explain to them. If you told them the biography of Shiva in the Lakshmi Narayan temple, no one would like it. They wouldn't even think about it. I would then have to be made to sit in their intellects very well. Many people go to the Lakshmi and Narayan temple. You can explain to them the secrets of Lakshmi and Narayan and Radhe and Krishna. There shouldn't be a separate temple for these two couples. You can go to the temple of Shri Krishna on Shri Krishna Jayanti. Why is Krishna remembered as the ugly and the beautiful one? They say he was a village urchin, so he would be grazing cows or sheep in a village. Baba feels that he too was a villager who had neither a hat nor shoes. He now remembers that he was, and how Baba then came and entered him. So everyone has to be given the aim from the Father. Remember Shiv Baba. He alone is the bestower of salvation for all. You can also tell them the biography of Ramchandra. You should think about when his kingdom began and how many years it has been since it existed. You have to tell them the biography of Shiva in a Shiva temple and praise Lakshmi and Narayan in a Lakshmi Narayan temple. When you go to a Rama temple, you would tell them the biography of Rama. You are now making effort to establish the deity religion. No one established the Hindu religion. But if you told them directly that there is no Hindu religion, they would get upset. They would think that you are Christians. You can tell them, we belong to the original eternal deity religion that is nowadays called the Hindu religion. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Essence for Dharana. First point, celebrate the birthday of Shiva with a lot of pomp and splendor. Celebrate the birthday of Shiva with a lot of pomp and splendor. Tell people the biography of Shiva in a Shiva temple, and the praise of Lakshmi and Narayan and Radhe and Krishna in a Lakshmi Narayan temple. Give a tactful explanation to everyone. Second point, in order to be saved from the darkness of ignorance, keep the lamp of the soul constantly ignited with the oil of knowledge. Remove others from the darkness of ignorance. Blessing, may you be a constant, unending, great donor and become full of all treasures by constantly doing service. At the confluence age, Bab Dada gives all of you children the blessing. May you be firm and unending. Those who keep this blessing in their lives become unending, great donors, that is, constantly easy servers, and claim number one. From the Copper Age onwards, even devotee souls become donors, but they cannot become donors of these unending treasures. They become donors of perishable things and treasures, whereas you children of the bestower who become full of all treasures cannot stay for even a second without donating. Slogan: internal honesty and cleanliness is revealed when there is easiness in your nature. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you.